Hello everyone! How are we all doing? I just realised as I unmuted my microphone, I've not booted up my camera. Professional. How you doing, Crossbones? You are indeed first. The coveted first. I am Ultimate Pro Strimmer. I mean, look at this. You'd never know. You would never know. Unless I told you that my camera wasn't ready. There we go. See? Everything's fine. How are you doing today, Crossbones? Let me just double check everything. That's running, that. I feel like I'm still missing something. You left it in OnlyFans mode. Shh. Twitch can't know about it. Actually, to be fair, I think Twitch really wouldn't give a shit. Right, come on. Let's load up. Plus, if you're talking about if I left in OnlyFans position, that's what this camera's for. Because you can do those. Nope. Oh, Boomercam's not even booting. Why? There we go. That's what this camera's for. You can... you dirty fuckers. No. You don't get to see my toes.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
My queen. Yeah, they burnt 2 people alive, didn't they? And one of them was a changeling, and I feel attacked.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angrin early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Some overripe sheep's feet.
I'm just giving away money here.
Look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right. Give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord, when your gut's so empty it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I drop them with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
Live in the Putrid Grove?
I think you take them to the Putrid Grove.
Far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his scepter. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then.
Fine.
There. Now tell me where the Putrid Grove is. It's the least you could do.
I don't know. And believe you me, I don't want to know. God's protect.
Punch him, Geralt. Punch him. Well, one last one, and the right. Yeah. Beautiful. How the fuck did you get up there, mate?
Arms for the poor?
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. And my mind, thorough addled.
Been addled long?
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
Now you.
Eyes of war. Oh, it's you again. Another chat, same as the first. My mind's thorough addled, but the rest of me's fit as a fiddle.
So, like I said, I'm looking for the Putrid Grove.
I have come
Second
back
time
again.
round, your wish is my command. It's that away. There.
That away. Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course, unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Hey,
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
gives monsters the shits. Hi, Hal. Yeah, sorry, you were just a little bit late on this one.
I'm warning you.
I warned you.
Officer, taking a rest
That
from
was
Witch
close.
Hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you.
Open up.
Password.
Who are you and what you want?
Can't you tell? A freak.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Old sow's farrowed piglet.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
Brava. What kind of burgers are you cooking? Meet with the king of beggars. First things first. Hello, Mr. Merchant. Show me what you
What
got.
are you offering?
Venom extract. I think I need calcium equium for something. I can't remember what. But I'm just going to sell this Viper Silver Sword now, actually. Get rid of that. They're worse. Tell him. It's 1 point of armor. Which is basically nothing. Got anything that sells for 17? 29. 60, 50. Merchant, does it have enough coin? See you later.
See you.
Luckily, you didn't really miss much hell. I've only been live a little bit. A little while. That's a pretty necklace.
Time we made
There she is.
sorceress.
There she is.
High time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other.
Yeah.
See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Knew I was looking.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this place?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer.
Sounds like America.
Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
What do you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd or rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And my friends.
You need to have a better
But that's
shave,
a
mate.
tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Look at her. Oh.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Eight at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for
Well,
at least 2 days.
well.
Just gotta just... Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Back off,
Don't
buddy.
fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Cirilla.
Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
I don't know, Triss.
Well?
Well?
Yes, handsome.
How did she get to walk through the crowd and I can't?
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
For half price, I'll undress halfway. But you're a regular, so you can choose which half.
Wow. Wait. Did he just say, I'll only give you half price? And she says, obviously, because you're a regular, you get to choose which half. He said, the front half?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice.
On your ass, you
I dropped
say?
the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks. Nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Okay. Of course, there's monsters down here. Ow. Don't you go for Triss. Fights with me, big boy.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Sorry, what was that? I was too busy nicking all these things.
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-human.
Oh.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Hey-ho! See, there's other loots in here as well. It's amazing. I think I spotted it behind that pillar anyway. Or there was something behind the pillar. Ah, it's just flowers. Nothing of interest.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
I mean...
Like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Mm-hmm. And my reward?
Seem to be in your element.
Chris?
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered
Fair
my
point.
memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
The way she runs is so fucking weird.
Another drifter. Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents.
True.
But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Half in advance.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Your first installment.
I love how I pocket it. Not Triss.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
He's gonna rat you out.
I think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
Maybe you're right.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
I don't know.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Have I just inadvertently fucked that up?
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorcerer, what have you.
How ironic that he's a rat with a rat job.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a brew. Get it from both sides!
Hi, Belle! It's both YouTube and Twitch. I do read chat there. It's up. Huh.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Sorry, Trace.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yes, I do read the chat over in the YouTubes, but YouTube is kind of there as my VOD channel.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double.
Okay.
Now.
Fine.
Fine.
Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Mm-hmm. You're very welcome, Triss.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea.
Mhm.
There's an Oneiromancer in town.
You don't have to reply to two
Kareem
chats.
Very capable,
I'm
supposedly.
very used to
Never
it.
trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
How are you doing today, Belle?
Kareem's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich
I think Bones might be lurking for
I've got some
D&D.
things to take care of.
Another rat
And
infested
there's hell.
warehouse.
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Kareem goes back into hiding somewhere.
But
what if I
but
want
Triss.
to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
So what she's saying is, don't go see Kareen, go see Triss. Yep. Cool. Is there a marker for Triss? Maybe? Maybe it's not popped up yet. Hey. Novigrad dreaming. But where Triss' house? Ooh. Thrones. That. God damn it. I've got to go. I think I've got to see Kareen first. Just cooking dinner, then you got D&D. That was half right. Martin! Binge watching Arcane. Chilling, drinking too much tea. My day's been alright. I've just been tired. The main thing.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the
yes.
foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Looking for Kareen.
I'm looking for Kareen Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Kareen is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
House's history?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night.
You're on your own.
Furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher.
Mm-hmm. I am a witcher.
You may enter. Call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Yes. Don't like the giggling already. You know this quest, a quote that is used as a meme to describe people who live in the city.
Don't spill it. Please.
Leave it!
Hello, Sarah. Some very warming clothing.
Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
Poopy.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Loot everything. Oh. Trying to hide a chest behind a door. My loot senses always tingle.
Leave it.
See, right, I'm going to say something that's more about the current state of gaming as a general idea. As much as it's cool having this button here that highlights everything that is lootable, I'm finding myself more running around with this sight on than anything. Which means you're not actively looking at the game anymore. You're looking for just shiny things. Which I think started with the Batman Arkham series, didn't it? Detective Sense?
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Do not like the giggling at all.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh, the crib was in this room.
Stop. Go away.
No highlights, no quest markers, just a few notes and ability to ask bypasses. Yeah. It's why, honestly, I love the world building that's in Elden Ring. Because there are no quest markers. You just explore.
An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Like, for this game, it makes sense. Let's be fair. Because Witcher senses. But there's so many other games that do it now, and it's like, no, that's just a BS way of doing it.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling. But others might not
Godlings.
know. And
And
then,
how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
if it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was
Elden
such a
Ring
good
is
morning
absolutely amazing,
so I
Belle.
moved in.
Like, truly
The
amazing.
bankman came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes!
It's a godling, Hell.
That, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
We know by now that Hell doesn't pay attention, Belle. Sarah, you can stop with the giggling now, thank you. Here's another supermodel.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made me believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Can I go see Triss yet?
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
House is haunted.
A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Truth is, we're all...
See, you always say stuff like that as well, Hell, but you picked her.
It's a rank. Well, another freak. If they burn the pies all right, you'll pay us death.
Good point as well. I should sell some more of these things I'm not using, the runes.
Reforged.
What do you have on offer?
Because he's got a lot of money, so I could just sell all of them. And now I have lots of money. Yeah.
So long.
The thing is, though, Hal, you always come and go, what the fuck is that? Yet it's explained like 2 seconds before you say, what the fuck is that? Whose horse is that? Rush death in the most bestial manner. Investigation launched to look into the matter. So the perpetrator likewise hereby announced that any man aiding or abetting these bandits. Okay. Vimy Vivaldi cheats, apparently.
Sail to Skilliga. Your age. Now. A folk in this city. Racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene.
Hi, Captain Wolfstone.
Depends what with.
Looking for someone who'll sail to Skellige and take me with them.
My Atropos and me. We're due to sail for Skellig. Carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
1 grand. Gotta get some.
Get more coin.
You sure do. For I won't even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance.
More fist fights there.
Look familiar. I ever wallop you?
You look familiar.
No glass tastes as sweet as the first back.
It's not safe to go out in the streets anymore.
Oh, sorry. Green? Nope.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the...
I can describe it in one word. Hypnosis.
I ask questions. Try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's do it.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Trained with her at Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, was of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I want to hear all of them.
Job once. Did it. asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated.
Yennefer.
I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her.
Always getting in the way.
I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Yes.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut.
Bye-bye.
Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Oh, the Lady of Space and Time. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
Child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Is there more to say?
Yeah, there's something else.
Oh, they actually all have a bearing.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why.
I'm doing good, Violet. How are you?
Travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah,
I'm getting all of this dialogue.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Old sore after standing. Ooh. Ooh, is the wind particularly bad where you are. It's Dandelion! At least you had some help.
Wind's howling.
Almost went over 3 times. Jesus.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Rosemary and Thyme?
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
How very fitting.
Thanks for your help.
Does smell different
Good
when
luck,
he's sleeping, though.
I hope you find
Yeah,
it
sorry, Hal. I
safe.
keep tooting in my sleep. Ah!
Oh, the pit say payers. I'm not about to deliver myself to those Skellige butchers.
Wanna dip your dingle?
I walk out of a tavern, so the first thing I hear is, "You want to dip your dingle?"
You always wear tight trousers.
You want to dip your dingle? There's a massive conifer tree. Two on your street. The wind's taking that down. Ooh.
Just so we're clear, when you lose, you can't claim you don't got the coin to pay. First off, I won't lose.
Hello, Nidus.
Witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a Witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
I'll help you.
Plan's crazier than it is sane. But there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine.
Cool.
See you there.
Pause.
Mitts to yourself.
I need a rest.
Mitts to yourself.
Mix to yourself. Right, so that's where the broken flowers are. That's a place we can't access right now. Where is Triss's home? We said pay a visit. I want to go see Triss. He's singing and bellowing of a stuck pig. Fist fighting. Fight some witch hunters approaching and fled at once. Oh yeah, that's the what's his face guy. Sumpy Woods. Shriveled, half-senile old man who claimed he could foretell the future and would read Geralt's fortune for a small fee. Wallowing in the bits, Novigrad's worst to do. Following the thread, maybe? Hold on. No. That might be taking us to a place we can't go. Well, maybe not. I'm so very confused.
Wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
There was two men just stood there and they've just disappeared.
So, how'd it go with this England?
I was fluffing a bit up one, business.
So she said she had a house in the bits, which is here, I think.
Puppy pots and heels, mate.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Or this bit. Because we undertook a contract in the bits, it said. Which was this place.
Help the poor bloke out.
Glory Lane.
I love you.
So what's it gonna be?
Get lost. Get me in trouble.
Where am I to go? When I can't see you, I sigh and sob.
Your mum will be the one sobbing. It breaks your neck, drops you in the sewers.
Hey, handsome. Hey, handsome.
Hey, you seen any prawn filly?
No, there's a armory here somewhere.
Now you.
And we fix it for you. Said I'll come to the wrong place, but he sells dumplings.
Ah, here's Hattori.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them?
So what's
Crafted in
everyone been up to
Manhattan,
with
am I
their
right?
Saturday
Must
as
be
well?
about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Oh, why not?
Tasty.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
I'm looking for a master swordsmith.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Sounds like the guy below me has just knocked something over or fallen over. Big fucking bang.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
He did not give
It's
up
windy
without a
around you
fight.
as well, Bones. Jesus.
Went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's
One of your fence
protection.
panels is disintegrated.
In
Just
Novigrad, few dare get in.
blown into
Cleaver's way.
dust. Gonna make a deal?
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
I'll help you get supplies.
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence.
It's literally been
Not
split
so
into small
long
chunks.
ago,
You'd
I
think a
tried
car
negotiating
drove.
some iron
Fucking hell.
deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen.
See what you did
Must be
there.
taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Yes, Geralt with his
Fine.
pocket trebuchet.
Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Passiflora's Novigrad's most famous water. But there's also the rose and
Oh. Oh. Philippa Einhart. That's not good.
Wanna dip your dingo?
Oh, wait. This looks familiar.
Miserable and hungry.
This section here, right here, looks familiar from an old playthrough. Is this where Triss's house is? Sorry, love.
Well, another freak.
Oh no, wait, it might be something to do with Dandelion's quest.
I'll never come back, you stinking scatties. All we wanted was
Sultan! Our best friend, Sultan!
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Hey, look, it's a mini hell.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always.
I said
Who were
mini.
those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
Bad idea.
Stop walking into his sword!
Now!
What sword, you fucking... We're fist fighting. Whoop. Get out the corner, Geralt.
Damn it.
Out the door. Thank you.
A piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Verg.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Looking for Ciri.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not good at all,
Not at
Zoltan.
all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Oh, wait. Isn't that house one of Dandelion's lady friends?
Ciri.
Stop. I've already said. Yes.
Couple
Yes. Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading the
someone
faculty
else's
of
letters.
Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
No.
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Oh, and there's the stash. Letter from a female admirer. The thrust of your hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hot. The whole world suddenly set to spinning in a whirlwind of oblivion, and I plunged into pure ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. The music, the singing. You. I must wear your skin. I mean, what?
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
That's rich. Dandelion and planning.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not interested in his
Zoltan,
romantic.
please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Most
Got any
likely.
better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies.
See what I mean? It's just you, Hell. You're like, let's think of fuck it, quickest way.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Can I... No? It's not going to give me the immediate thing? Okay. Dandelion's planner. Rose of Varatre. Like a rose abashed of a crimson hue. Charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly. No, she knows not the touch of silk and lace. She shuns not not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf villa next to the morgue. My heart melts. My heart melts when she asks, "Ever had a Big Dipper?" Marabella. The bits near Pauper's Square. Falconer's, or Far Corners even. And tailoring shop opposite the tannery. Just one or two women. Oh. And I gotta level up. Which means I can put a mutagen in here. Beautiful. Hold on. Explode. Delusion 2? Maybe? Maybe? So I can use it in some of the dialogue options.
Before the eternal fire.
You can see why he's called Dandelion, planting his seed everywhere. Oh.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week.
Yeah, nasty.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay,
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close
Aye.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got new protection.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine.
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Come on.
Whoop. Fire. This spear bitch is annoying me now. Woo. I didn't even try and dodge. How are you doing, Seg? Are you all ready for the D&D? You're nasty. Maybe I should have healed before the fight as well. Just saying.
Julia claims you agreed to pay him more.
But what we didn't and couldn't agree is that there'd be a war now. I will get you.
Horsens?
Oh, shit.
What you hollering?
Close enough.
Keep out.
But
We'll...
mine.
Fire. Right, kill the bitch with the spear first. Thank you. Now get the archer.
Good.
Better.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
I fucking love
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful.
love the dry sarcasm that the voice actor gives Geralt. It is just...
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when...
Maybe.
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions
Those ropes
about the
went through her
washerwomen in the
face.
bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Good lass.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Your werewolf barbarian is in the middle of a fight in a cursed city that has a big problem with werewolves. How dare they be that racist towards the werewolf when their entire city is cursed? Fucking dickheads.
This woman he was
I mean,
with
what?
in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely. Corset
I love
so
the word
tight her eyes
yet.
were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Well, thanks, love.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean,
Tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
How does one attain the power of being like Dandelion?
Made no more last month.
Asking for a friend.
Last year.
Everybody's skimping. There's a war on. Folk don't spend time on these balls.
That's fool talk. War or no war, the rich are always fond of finery.
Then why are they not giving me anything to sew?
'Cause new fashions have come. Where you're...
A laundry rack.
Don't find any work here, watch out.
Oh, the Santa's little elves are hard at work again.
All thumbs today.
All thumbs today.
What?
Ah?
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
We've just got a clean dick.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Perfection.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
And then? And then?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
When did you last see Dandelion?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet.
All I can say as well, Seg, is Geralt's not the only one with a boner.
When did you last see him?
Wait, what?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think.
Dirty.
An ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Oh no, my shirt just fell off. Whatever shall I... Ooh, gloves. I actually... Hold on. What
Greetings.
clothing do they have?
Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Show me what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Oh, there's the masquerade masks here as well. They are quest items, so I'm just going to buy them now. Can werewolves be called a race, a curse, or a condition? I think somewhere in... It wasn't Xanathar's Guide to Everything. There was another one that was released, and they have actually officially made them a race. The ones that can control the transformation. I'm sure Lycanthrope has technically become a player race now.
No bread, no coin, all is shite.
There was a wolf shifter before she got nibbled, so she basically steroided up. Ah yes, a little bit of the rabies and suddenly superpowers.
What happened, kid?
They...
Hey, wait.
The Grey Git.
Grab him.
Guards!
Stop walking into his sword! We can't kill him!
Guards! Help! What now, you piece of filth?
Martin!
Cowards all. Fled across the Pontar, said they defended their fatherland.
Odd though he is,
For fuck's sake, Martin. Best bit was realising you'd got the curse after spending your first night with your first boyfriend running around and yelling, can Lycanthrope... Ah yes, the werewolf curse from Dick Juice. There.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Yep, no worries.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are ya?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him. Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
He hits things good, no big thoughts. Very smooth brain.
How do you know? Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. This one's got a fever.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
You'd know all about that, hell.
Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No.
I mean,
It
what?
was the illustrated
Who said
guide
that?
to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Mold?
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life.
Yes, he does.
To see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
So he's not really whoring around. He's gathering information. What is Dandelion playing at? Oh, I remember Rosa.
Time to invest in rubies.
Been to Vizima.
Cursed
The word
mage
is it's
hunters.
more like a pigsty.
Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Okay. Are there any different haircuts I can get here? Sorry.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Can you make him bald somewhere? I really want to see this one. That's not really shaved everywhere, though, is it? No, the Viking cut. Kind of like a mullet. Now, let's go back to the Elven Rebel. Perhaps his balls are as smooth as grapes. Ah, yes. The tender caress.
So long.
I'm not shaving his beard. I'm going to let his beard get as long as it possibly can.
Oh, that really got my damn
Or is it Molly that's the sword master? It might be Molly.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Molly Malone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt
hello.
of Rivia, Slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information.
Because why not?
Molly no longer.
It's a fantasy world. And as we know from all RPGs, less clothing and less armor means higher armor class.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Probably.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Why not?
If Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Building. There we go. There's Vegelbuds.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vorn.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Kind of looks like a fat Peter Stormare. The name rings a bell. Oh, yeah, he's like a character actor, isn't he? Yeah.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say?
Because Witcher is the story when... Don't let me get it started on how much I hate Witcher as a book.
Tell you what, win.
I like the Witcher books.
Made in Nilfgaard proper.
They're very all over the place, though. Fine, let's race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid. In that case, you must choose a mount.
I still remember that the old Witcher games as well, you could be a right royal whore, and every time you slept with a woman, you got a picture card of what they looked like naked. In the original Witcher games. It was ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Thunderbolt.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
Like, yes, you slept with Triss Merigold. Now for the collector's card.
Let's begin.
Quite literally playing a game of Pokemon. Yeah, he was the curator in Until Dawn. I know him most for, what film was it? Obviously, there's John Wick. He was in that. Oh, what was their name? What was the name of the film, even? Not Armageddon. Hey, doors the speed. Right, just regular. Keep blocking. Keep blocking him. That's it, Geralt. You're not above cheating in a horse race. And full speed.
Let's see what you're made of.
The roach I chose put in
No.
a nice run.
I'll find the name of the film.
I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
What was it? Oh my god, he was in the Hansel and Gretel film that Jeremy Renner and oh god, what was her name? Gemma Arterton did. I remember that as well. He was in Constantine. I remember him in Constantine. Because he plays Lucifer. Yeah. As I was saying, as I was looking up, obviously Bones said it. But yeah, I remember him most from that. I mean, that film had a fucking cast and a half. Hello, Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Yeah, if not for him.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures.
Constantine is built upon the comic of which yes.
How he
And Constantine 2 is being made.
I meant that literally.
Legitimately, I think Constantine 2's gone into filming.
Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe
Well, I
sister
think they're trying to make him look older. Remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing
Champagne.
me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You're aware that Dandelion doesn't have a sister, right?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. and good luck to you on your search.
Yeah, she seems very invested in marrying the man.
Washed your hair lately?
Washed your hair lately? Ooh. The fact that it's warm. Violet, one brain cell. Don't know why I looked there for a camera. My camera's not been there for fucking years. Alright, so let's fast travel back up into here. New stuff up on the board.
Seeing the new waitresses.
Ooh. Be worth seeing.
Okay. Wanted, Triss Merigold.
And how? Bucks of glasses. Say my old woman.
So I think it is Rosa that's
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Yes, yes.
the sword woman.
Cleaver takes a cut. How's a man to tell?
Trace the pansy all the way to the garden.
All the way to the garden.
Slippery the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall. What do you want?
Looking for Rosa. I'm the new cook.
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
Damn it. Time to move to bed. Make a cozy movie watching nest there with snacks and herbal tea. Sounds like a beautiful night. Have a good night, Belle.
What's this? Didn't hear me tell you we ain't looking for no cook? Sod off!
Gotta find another way in. Oh. I'm actually kind of jealous of that bell. Not gonna lie.
Fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Report this to Papa.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Oh, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
He's quick thinking.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
I'll unlock the door then, thank you.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Stripped down to your britches.
Ratted! You're quick!
Boop. 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 Nope. Boop. Boop.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
What do you mean can barely handle one?
Stop! Damn it!
She said stop and I went for another swing.
You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Didn't we just talk?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice.
Oops.
Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Come on, come closer.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Says the woman who's not actually hit me this in the rematch.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Okay, I spoke too soon.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
I think she's a Xenos. She's a combat sexual.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
They're
Ask
twins.
about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it, Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances.
D&D, baby! Have a good time, Zag.
You know that.
And obviously Bones as well, who will also be doing the D&Ds.
You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen,
Get your
I just
fat
want to know
ass
one
back
thing.
here.
Get
Either of you
your
seen
fat
Dandelion
ass
lately?
back here.
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Well, damn.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who Dandelion
Okay.
sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
I should
No
go.
pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Where and when?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
She's like, oh, for fuck's sake, she's fallen in love again.
Well, another freak.
I'm sorry, what?
Be gone. Sod off.
Another freak. Wow. Ahem. Alright, let's go back to Zoltan. See, every time I think of Zoltan, it just makes me think of Dude, Where's My Car? Zoltan! Wasn't that Zoltan? The weird cult.
Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Excuse me?
Shut up and fight.
Ow! Smash his face!
Good fight.
So, how'd it go with this healer?
I was fluffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
What's he doing here?
What's he doing here?
What village are you from?
Willows. Listen to me, idiot who goes rogue for Gazima.
Sleep, sleep, sleep. How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your sultan, you old buck? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bird.
Hello.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
An owl, not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Like some dandelion with a pair of tits, you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Never the return.
Yeah.
At the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Mm-hmm. What about?
A whole day wasted.
A whole day wasted. Oh yeah, I got another level up. It might be worth taking an extra in here just to put the 3-slot bonus for the sign intensity. I'll take the far-reaching Ard. Yeah, because that from 21% to 28.
He's a war veteran.
Oh, he's a war veteran.
I serve the eternal fire.
Ain't at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days.
Duty calls.
I'd serve the eternal fire. See, that's all the shit that I'm going to end up doing with this fucking D&D character. Being a shapeshifter, a changeling.
Ready. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Hello, Priscilla. Already better than Dandelion. And that's just the playing skill.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy.
It's a song about Yennefer.
Eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion.
Yeah, it's a song about Geralt and Yennefer.
By our ever growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy. Of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began.
He's just realised.
Love you might never have found. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
Ayo.
To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy. Of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
It's why I still don't subscribe to the Geralt Yennefer ship that everyone does, because it's a love made by a genie.
I know him!
Hello, it's the woman from the inn.
It was him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
She's forgotten as well that those people that I murdered were slamming her face into a table.
This here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this?
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
She's smart.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven?
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his
It's
gait.
me.
Left leg.
Sounds like a lame
Definitely
mob
like
troll.
me.
If
Wrong
Trolls
leg,
were
though.
devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime. Yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Made her wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion. Again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. Then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in
Oh,
London.
Dandelions.
Naturally, I'd already heard much about the master.
How can I put it?
And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well,
He's the
only
eternal
cows don't change
damsel
their
in
minds.
distress.
I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble.
He's like the lovable village idiot.
Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
You know that kind of friend. Here's the best way to put it, actually. You know that kind of friend that whenever you're out with them and something happens, you don't get angry, you don't get upset, you just go, like that, again? Oh, Dandelion? That's his entire personality. He's amazing. I love him to bits, but it is very much the Dandelion.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Is she still here? The woman I saved?
Did you mistake vinegar for me? Don't touch me.
Oh no, the bathhouse is underneath. Nope. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm doing all my hunt keybinds.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Want a bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows who Geralt of Rivia is.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Oh, do we get another glorious scene of Geralt in a towel?
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Yeah.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have. Won't find any doesn't blush. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains. Junior, cut off his hand, then order them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then you send the bodies back, offering
He's
hand
like a
extended
horse.
in peace.
And this is a simple matter.
Well.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Hello, Reuven.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! Also,
Set him on fire!
we need one alive. Fuck you like a dog. I'll slap you with my savage clothing. Come on.
No.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed.
He was a Redanian, if I remember rightly.
They were Whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Long time no see, Dijkstra.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad.
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen. And who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Gonna help me find someone.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Charming fella.
I need to find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
Good.
Right mess that was.
Good old
Never
Dijkstra.
thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
I'm here for Dandelion.
Find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Yeah, Redanian.
Cleaver, Bedlam, and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there.
That might
Suppose you
work.
could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Okay.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mm-hmm.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Suppose best go looking.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Mm-hmm. Any news on Philippa?
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar.
Yeah, I was
Both
about to say they're
maintaining
basically
a
the
net
same
of
job.
Informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Why so irritable?
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay. An escape hatch.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Oof. Wait up, I need to steal all your things.
I do. What do you want?
Nothing. Wasn't trying to talk to you.
My way.
Go. Oh, Bart. Bart, stop that. Now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadless.
Where'd you get a troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy Bart take. Good Siggy.
So why did you bring me here?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfin go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff, and you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Have you met me before?
Mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfin. Oh, God.
Poor Bart.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No.
I love
but I am
Dijkstra.
wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
Yes,
Not
you are,
talking
Bart.
to you, dimwit.
Hey!
Where was I?
Come on, Dijkstra. If you're just going to be a dick
Cover
with
the
me.
walls
Leave
of the
Bart out
sewers
of
at the
it.
side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots, my old
Hey! Bart's not an idiot. He's just mentally impaired for because he's a troll.
Thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Kind of something.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewers thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it?
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Well, time to go into the sewers.
The sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest, but it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Hi, Bart.
Hey, Bart. Got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, got. But rocks, got. Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Notice anything strange?
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious.
Oh, I love him so much.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here. His.
That'd been the fuse.
The hissing. Where did it come from?
But his here. In Love Tree.
What?
Where but turdy dump.
The hissing. Where did it
One
come
more
from?
time.
But his here.
What?
Where but turdy dump.
I need to clip that, and I need to clip out Turdy Dump.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His other, not animal all at.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock. All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got Chorfun go. But God, now nothing.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
Oh, I'm not saying don't look like much of a thinker.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks interesting.
Bart is literally like my inner monologue.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
I love him. I do. I love him.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Shouldn't go any further without taking that here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Antidote. Oh, it's there.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Give me all your things.
Come on.
Bernie, Bernie. They're the things that crawled out of the water.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
I might start using Ard because I've got the thing that's making it stronger. Boop. Yeah, Bart is very much like the voice inside my head. Bart, no think. Hurt less. Less sadness.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Yep. They dropped a bomb through its main drainage channel, which means realistically that someone was in there and dropped it in through the pipe. Like through one of the bath drains. Which also means that his lovely friend, Happen, is lying. Hey, Bart. Oop. Take all of your stuff. Go find Dijkstra.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography.
Why don't I do both?
Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Happen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
You love me really, Dijkstra.
All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Found. Oh, another level up.
Nothing interesting here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
We've got the oil here.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
could have overheard you mention the vault, has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty.
Oh, hello there, boss. How are you doing?
Can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
How are you doing this fine Saturday?
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Because they're dead.
Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
It was Dandelion.
I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
What a way to go.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
I'm doing good.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Because Dandelion was inquiring about Margrave Henkel. With Anna and Edna, right? God, I'm going through a lot of these levels. I suppose I carry on with this then. If I can get 6 points in, I can unlock the next level. So I'll do the third one in this. Now I can do Puppet. That was a loud bike. Active Shield, which is the one of maintaining. Damages and slows enemies within a 10-yard radius. Destroys projectiles passing through this area. Ooh. Emits a continuous stream of fire that damages enemies, or the next Ard, which is Ard Sweep. Ard strikes all opponents in a certain radius. Knockdown chance is 21% lower, though. I think I might actually go through the signs as my main tree. I might change that to that and swear off the combat a bit. Go for a Signs in Alchemy build.
Well.
This is
Look
the
who's
cheater.
here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
Till next time.
So there was a notice saying that he's a cheater at cards.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints.
There's another one of the bombs.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it.
Love from
But
D.
afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
That's Dandelion. There's also a false wall.
Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Put it back where you found it. This opens up the
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room.
secret tunnel.
Cohorts planned the heist.
Secret tunnel. Letter from Dudu?
Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
There's people here. Mastercrafted silver sword. The one I have is enchanted. Enchantment!
Stain. Wyvern oil.
Anything else?
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
This will be Cleaver or Horson's men.
Dijkstra. And Triss.
Hi, Triss.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist.
My queen.
I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
Yes.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Nope.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So
He's
I
protecting
lied.
Dandelion.
Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own.
Wow.
Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
True.
From what I've heard,
True, Vi.
Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
You're using us. I'm not saying it's all in the past.
Words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
What? Triss.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic.
No, we haven't.
Got
The
a
topic
treasure
is
to recover.
you're going to be
Triss,
my
I
wife.
gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
But I don't want to go. I want to.
Yes, Geralt?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help, too.
Wow.
Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
So long, Trish.
She will be my wife. Why then, Triss? Right, let's have a look. So, still going through this. We've also got to go get Junior. Ladies of the Wood, we've still got to go back and do eventually. And obviously, Family Matters, I might round them off. Lots and lots of side quests. Fucking ton of side quests. Jesus. The Witcher contracts, so I've got quite a few that I could probably do. And then Griffin's school gear. And then obviously once we get back to Kaer Morn, we have that one. Might be worth what's this one? Solve a riddle, whichever. Congratulations. One still not. Wait, what? Did on Temple Isle, but Menga is furious and will not rest until he captures you, skins you alive, and burns you at the stake. And now he's got his sanctimonious paws on Dijkstra's treasure. He can hire enough men to search every home in the city thrice over. I am a Doppler, so I'll be able to hide. Doo-doo. Don't even think about trying to break Dandelion free from Menga's clutches. It's impossible, but knowing our friend, he'll wriggle his way out somehow. PPS, forgive me for not writing on how to contact me, but A, you are to flee, remember, and B, Military Guards. This one? Where's Brother's notes? Is it that one? Yes. So we've got 6 things to find. We've got this lighthouse here. Got something down here. That's going to bring us to 3 of 6 of Griffin gear. We've also got all of this. So much to do. And this is the first zone. Well, I say first zone. There's also stuff in Velen. No. So first zone was White Orchard. We've gone Velen, which has Novigrad. We still have all of this to explore. God damn. That is a lot of shit to explore through. Just shit gonna have to explore through starting next week. I need to get some food. I'm getting tired. And I think this might be the perfect place to stop for today. So I don't want to go too late. Mainly, obviously, I have neighbours, so I really shouldn't stream too late. But I will be live again tomorrow. I'm planning on doing the full day hunt again. I don't know when I'm going to be starting. But the same thing. The people who play Hunt regularly, who I play Hunt with, you're all welcome to join. And we're just going to fuck around, kill some other hunters, get some good loot, rinse and repeat. But yes, thank you all for stopping by today. Hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.